Hi, this is Marloomz Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to create a fairy wand for your dolls. And if you are here because of the Pinkalicious tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this one today. And this is the fairy wand that Pinkalicious has in her books. And if you want to make the ones that look like these in the background, you can just change the color. But this is the one I'm going to show you today. So for today, I'm going to be using jelly for the star, and you're going to need 28 of that color. So you can use regular bands. I do like the jelly because I feel like it looks thicker. And as far as the stick, it's about 11 bands. So 11 of your pink bands and 28 jelly. And let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to be making the wand stick, and it's going to be done on the hook. You can do it on the loom, and I have done it before. It does not look good. I've tried it with my police officer to make his baton, and when you pull it off, it comes all twisted and mangled. If you want the stick to come out perfect, you do it this way, and trust me. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our bands, and you can use jelly for the stick if you want. I'm just going to use regular pink bands. Take a single and wrap it around your hook 4 times. Take another single and wrap it around itself. So you just took a single pink and wrap it around itself, and transfer that knot onto that doubled over, and then take your hook and take the other loop. Take another single band, wrap it around itself, take your hook and slowly pull it through, and then go through the other loop. And this part's important to stay and make it neat so that the baton or the wand stick stays neat. Otherwise it'll curl on you. So you take another and you pull it through and you grab the other loop. And I just pull on it to adjust it so that the loops are even. So that's 3. And this is our 4th one. And every time you add another band, just adjust it. Make sure it's even. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th. And then the 7th. The 8th. And if the loop on this side looks a little bit like there's more on this side, then you just pull on it and adjust it. It looks a lot nicer when it's done. And then I'm just going to add 2 more. And this is the last one. And you're going to leave that on your hook. And now we're going to make the star. So this part you do need the loom for. And make sure it's set up in where the middle row is above the others. And grab your bands that you chose, and I'm using the jelly. And for the top, I'm taking 3 bands, 3 jellies, and placing it right here on these 2 pegs. And the rest of the way is going to be double. So it's just the first one. Then you're going to put double bands here and double here. And then you're going to go to the left and to the right using double. And again, double here. And on this side. Then you're going to take a single and take it and wrap it around this peg 4 times. And here too, 4 times. Then using the bottom of your loom, take 2 bands and 2 more. And then do the same thing, but just don't connect it. So do it again on the bottom, 2 and 2. So these are connected, these 2. And then you're going to connect 2 more together. So 2 and then 2. And then take a single band and wrap it around 4. A single band here, wrap that around 4. Then take your hook and you're going to loop these. And the same here, push back and loop. Take it off of your hook, of your loom, and grab one of these sets and place it on the 3rd peg from the top. And face it to the left or to the right, and then the other one over it, and face it in the opposite direction. Then grab your wand stick and adjust it and make sure that it's nice and neat, and place it on this middle peg right here. So this is the setup so far, and it looks funny, but it's going to be good. Take your hook and grab the bottom 2 bands and loop forward. And then take these bands and bring it to the middle. Same here, loop these forward and bring these to the middle. Then reach in through all these bands and grab the bottom 2. Make sure you push back every band and then grab the bottom 2, loop forward. And this is why I like using the jelly, because I feel like they won't tear. Then push back all these, grab the bottom 2, and then over here you're grabbing 3 and bring that forward. And then take your hook, go through all those bands, grab another jelly or the color that matches your star, and pull it through, place both loops on your hook, and do a little slip knot. And don't pull too tight, and then just take it off. And this is your fairy wand, and just adjust the little pieces. And the stick comes out a lot nicer when you do it by hand. If you choose to do it on the loom, it's gonna come out funny. I've tried it a couple times and I did not like it. For this little slip knot, I just hit it somewhere in the back. I grabbed a band somewhere around here and I pulled it. I grabbed the slip knot band and I pulled it through it and pulled down. And just keep adjusting it so that it takes its shape. And let's add the little extra touch to it. So what I do is I grab 2, they have a shiny, I guess metallic color to them. This is like a fuchsia, but it's metallic. And I take my hook, and underneath here, the very first set of pink bands, I go through them and I grab one of those shiny bands, and you don't have to use shiny, you can just use any color, and I pull it through, and then I grab a scissor, sorry if you don't have a scissor, and cut one of the loops, and then one loop should stay on one side and the other on the other side, and just pull it. And see how they're not laying right, so you just take your hook and you grab another pink band and then you grab the color and pull it through, and you can turn it around and do the same on here. There should be like a second set of pink bands somewhere, or you can just pull it through and just until they lay right, I guess, the ribbon. And then you do the same on the other side. You grab the first 2 pink bands on this side and you pull it through and just cut it and then pull. And you could leave it like that if you want, but if you want it to like stand out a little bit more, like stick out more, that's why I just do that little trick with the band. I take this first pink band that's right here. There should be like 2 bands. Here's this one, and then I grab that fuchsia band and pull it through, and then it kind of curls the little ribbons. So that's how you do that part. And what I did for this part, I just took 2 fuchsia colors and I placed it on the stick like this, and then I twisted it. And actually this matches too good, so I have to grab the color that looks like that. So you take a darker color, and this is optional, you don't have to do this part, and you place the bands on here at the very top, and then you twist it and you put it through, and it's kind of like a shoelace pattern, and then you can twist it again, cross it over, and then put it through the stick again, so that it starts to get that little pattern. But make sure that it doesn't curl your stick. And then you would do that one more time on the bottom. And this one, you know, I did this by hand, and it's very sturdy. This one seems to be curling. This is a different set of pink bands. This was a different brand. This I think was Rainbow Loom, and this was a different band. So if you want, you can use jelly for the stick. It's very sturdy with the jelly. Here's the other jelly, and it works nice. And then you take your other color and you put it through again. And you do the same thing, you twist, and then when you get to the back you twist and put it through. And you just play with it and adjust it so it doesn't look funny. And as far as the little gem in the middle, what I did was I have these already on hand, and I put my band through it. If you can use a pony bead, so I'll show you how to use a pony bead. You can take your band that matches your star and just place it through, and then take one of the loops and put it through over one of these little arms, I guess, and then the other one. And then it can look like that. Actually, I think that was the back of my star. But this is you get the idea. This is how you make your little fairy wand. And then you just place it over both of the arms that stick out on the top. And that is how you make your fairy wand that matches Pinkalicious. And if you want to do her wings, and that will be in a separate video as well. And thank you so much for watching.